Hi everyone, my name is Shelby Strawn. I'm majoring in occupational therapy. I hope to work in an adult neuro inpatient or outpatient rehabilitation facility in my future where I would help patients with diagnoses such as traumatic brain injuries, strokes, and spinal cord injuries. My WMU signature pathway is diversity and inclusion. I chose diversity and inclusion because I grew up in a very diverse community in Canton, Michigan. My graduating class was 1,500 people, and there were people of many different races, ethnicities, and sexual orientations. Since I grew up in such an accepting community, coming to WMU, where there were people who didn't grow up with such a diverse experience as myself, was shocking. I remember as a freshman, I felt WMU was my home away from home since there were so many different people. I always want people to feel comfortable, safe, and heard when they are with me, under my care in healthcare, and in everyday life. My peak experience was incorporated in my involvement with the Healthcare Career Pipeline Program. This program is a mentor-mentee program where Western and Grand Valley State University students help 9th and 10th grade high school students be more equipped for college through exploring health careers with engaging, hands-on health and wellness sessions with them. This program helps the students become more equipped with skills necessary to succeed in college, as well as to become more well-rounded in health careers. The students I helped will be first-generation college students or those who attend a high school that have limited access to resources that drive success. I know this is what I wanted to do for my peak project, as there are many different health disparities as a result of the lack of diversity and inclusion education within healthcare professions. I created a bond within these mentees by checking in via email weekly and assisting them with any questions, comments, or concerns they have. Due to COVID-19, this was an experience I completed on Zoom. Speaking of the pandemic, many high school students completed high school learning through all online learning. The two mentees I have are through the same high school and have never directly talked to one another until this project. They have been able to connect with one another while talking about important topics as well as informal conversation, which is important due to the lack of interactions currently available. The Healthcare Career Pipeline program already had a curriculum created. I applied the lens of diversity and inclusion to each week's topic. The agenda of my diversity and inclusion discussions consisted of defining key terms, sharing statistics for those who are a minority, how to create an inclusive environment for future clients, and tips on how to do so. Varying communication strategies to improve the therapeutic relationship and inclusion, discussing a wrongfully treated client case study, and a Q&A session regarding the diversity and inclusion, as well as having time for any questions they had. My diversity and inclusion has been an underlying commonality of the events I have attended through the RSOs available on campus or the many events hosted by diversity and inclusion speakers. My peak is connected to and was informed by several of my previous WMU experiences. I have been a part of Best Buddies, which is an RSO that promotes inclusion for those who are an intellectual or developmental disability. Another WMU experience I have includes alternative broncho breaks, where we volunteered in Virginia for those on hospice. This experience has allowed me to expand my knowledge and open my perspectives on people who are different than me. My peak experience has allowed me to look into the many resources from my previous academic courses that have touched on diversity and inclusion. Being an OT major has broadened my horizon on many issues that I would not have known otherwise. This experience has taught me to aim to not only be aware of diversity and inclusion, but to continue learning and to work to create diverse and inclusive spaces. This peak has helped me to build a future healthcare culture based on compassion, open-mindedness, courage, and perseverance. I still have so much to learn, but through this peak experience, I was able to teach other people the knowledge I have accumulated throughout my time here at Western. I hope this project helps to inspire others to create a better healthcare system where more people feel welcomed and included, and the interventions that are meant to help them. Thank you.